So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
All right, Billy. What you up to, Billy?
Hurry up, here we go.
What you up to?
Blue 90.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in.
Coverage.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1, 2, 3.
Watch it now, Barney. Hey, we got 4 down.
They run it with McKinnon. A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, we know today's
that
NFL
part right
really
where they
built around
triple
the guy
the
throwing
feet.
the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Black 80! 180! Mike 42! 11! 11! Let's go, let's bring it!
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Gun! Set! Blue 90! Blue 90! Tighten up!
They're going to look to throw. They still can't get it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
There you go. You're right.
On the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! 42! Detroit! Gun!
Back to throw here. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the
That's it.
Set up well. They take over
guys that try and run,
the short
they get
side
fucked.
of the field. And And San Francisco
That's the only thing
gets
you
set
can do
to
is
go
fan catch
here.
this shit.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just
I
opted
got
not
all
to kick
kind
it,
of
didn't
shit I
get it.
use.
How does that change the
Different
mentality
shit
this
I
go
go
around?
through.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Okay. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Gun! 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 Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun! 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 Gun!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pierre Garçon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Detroit! Detroit! Check. 4 down. 4 down. Gun! 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 Gun!
Now back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 40, 30, the 20. Well,
my man was carrying a suitcase.
Interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. 33 yards is the distance.
Because guys always try, oh, he blocked. I got this. The next thing I come up with the big hit stick. Because he goes, okay, now you got to move.
San Francisco gets set to go here.
Oh, I love that shit. Okay, let's see. How are we going to do this, Bill? Let's see what we're going here. Let's see something here.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun! 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 Hey, pick your game up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
You had him. Throw that shit. Oh, my God.
Looking left sideline.
You might have been reading the paper. He started looking at something else. Shit. Everybody was open. They fucked that up. I don't know what the fuck those guys are doing. Holy shit.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive.
If I don't do it, nobody's doing it, I see. What the fuck?
A nice attacking
I'm saying, I'm looking at it. Pick one. Shit, they're all open.
So how about this for field position?
It ain't hard. Pick one.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st
Holy
and 10.
cow. Just pick anybody. You good.
Detroit! Detroit!
Oh, my God. All right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Okay, guys.
The pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. 2nd down.
That guy got down to fetal position like, fuck it. I'm good. No more running for me.
Getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Oh, my God. He dropped right down to the fetal position.
They'll set up to throw. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Blue 90! Blue 90! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! Gun! 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 Mike's 42! Mike's 42!
He'll drop to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Out there.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Now let's go! Green!
They run for it with Breida. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2
All right,
here.
now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, you know, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And now out come the Steelers. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and
See all that
put
shit
some
coming?
points on the board.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
All right, buddy. Here we go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's see here. We're going this side.
Gun!
Hold on a
Gun!
second.
Gun!
Make sure
We
that-
got 4. Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Strong right. Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You just thought want to reach.
Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Hey, now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Mike 42. Mike 42.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
He'll look to throw. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 42, Mike 42.
Yeah, that ain't gonna want.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Yeah.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Mike 42. Mike 42. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Check. Mike 42.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing it deep, and this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now let's go.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. The result of first down is the quick slant gets him 14. They'll look to throw here on first down. A dump down to McKinnon. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit! 36!
They'll look to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds
now.
now.
Fastball over. I ain't see
go
shit.
for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
He had to be a little bit. You just do it quick on the turn, I think.
Too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going
Oh,
nowhere.
okay,
but
gotcha.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Mike 42. Mike 42. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Here we go. Here we go. Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, my
And
God.
Damn
it, Larry. You're right there in the guy's face.
Timeout with 3 seconds
Shit.
left in the first
I get antsy sometimes. Like, something's coming my way. What is it? I get a little freaked out and shit. Because you know it's coming. Just win. Just wait.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll take this into the end zone for a
They tried to get through there. They couldn't get through fast enough.
A great play there as time expires in the first half.
They tried.
And the 49ers
so we
add
can't
on
get
to
there
their
quick
lead.
Oh,
enough.
yeah, that's a score on you. That's how you score on them. Yeah, score. Yeah. Touchdown, baby, yeah.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but
I went back too deep. I went too deep. I was worrying about that back end.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
I'm going to do some spread shit right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Switzer.
The Steeler
Bad little
offense
white boy.
now with a football first here to begin the third quarter.
Is he?
These
Was he?
guys had to punt last time.
I don't know.
It has
I
not
don't know
been
where
a
he
very
came from.
fruitful game
I
offensively
just know
thus
it's a bad
far.
motherfucker.
They
He
haven't
get
even made a
shit
trip
done.
to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. I think their fans are saying, hey, where's that Roethlisberger to Brown connection been in this one?
First time they get together is in the second half. I don't think any of us would have predicted that going in because we know how valuable that is to their offense, and that could be a big reason why they're not winning right now.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Snickers, you got to spin.
Ben to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Connor. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third.
Who called that shit?
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Set. Block 80. Kings. Snickers.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Roethlisberger. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
That's a big matzo ball right there.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Where's my shit? Yeah,
Focus, focus. That's right, baby.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Look at this guy, 2 times.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain
that
there.
Motherfucker.
2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2.
You know
I can't fucking spin from here.
Play
Fuck.
action.
I'm tired of motherfucker. You done ran my ass ragged.
And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Jerk off. I ain't spinning. Spinning.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Nobody.
This will be caught at about
This is
the
why I
5.
need to work on this shit. 'Cause I suck.
And this will result in him losing
Those
yardage
plays I'm
back
not
to
good
the
at.
3. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an
A lot of
interesting
plays in
3rd
it,
and
though.
goal.
Shit, these some good plays. I just can't make them work. Shit.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, he's
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Man.
And he is all the way up past the 25. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.
I said, okay, fuck it then. Give it
By the
away.
way, smart move, because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
Fucking kidding. We don't want that shit. Where we at here? Let's do this. I guess he ain't in this formation. What the fuck is that?
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 11.
You good? You coming across? We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Monday.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, second straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool. And the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things.
You got out there quick.
No, I do not have
You got out there quick. We got there. You going the wrong way, guy. Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Let's try this shit. Nah, none of this shit work.
8. Snickers. 66.
Let's see.
8.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down.
He's open. And he can.
And that one drops incomplete.
Yeah, just before he's wide open.
As he was throwing it. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Oh my God! First off, I'm looking at it and it ain't registered.
We're gonna get things started. Just gotta fight through it. Gotta keep pounding away.
The guy wide open. I'm saying, is it the guy behind him? Is he like close to it?
Now they're out there again to try once more.
This shit ain't going through. God damn. Fuck me up with that one.
You good? You coming across?
Look at this bullshit. Come on, Larry. Can you run a route here?
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. That's to his
I used to run this shit years ago.
And he'll get this up
it's
past
too
the
easy to defend.
Before he's
That's
out
my
of
problem.
bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Jack 16. Alert, alert. 3 AB. Go. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Roethlisberger on the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald,
we're gonna go
31 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
All right, guys, let's get in there. Let's do it.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hike, hike. Oh,
boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Okay, let's see if we can get it right. Let's go. All right, let's go, guys.
And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2.
66. Eight. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Get him. You got him.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Boswell on now to kick this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion,
don't kick
put
it,
people
right?
away. They want to run their offense.
Just hold the left stick all the way up in the air. All the way up in the air. All right? You got it? Now just let the gauge go all the way up to the top or in the middle, and then just try and stop it in the center. Or just let it run out. I want you to see this. Yeah, and just let it come down on its own. Let it come down on its own. And then stop it when it gets to the middle, once it's at the bottom.
Let it go. Now you just hit it. This one away.
There you go. You see what I'm saying?
Back now in
Pittsburgh. Because you see all them people around them?
It's the Steelers with the
then all you got to do is do the hit
stick,
and he's fucked.
In quarter number 4.
Yeah, so that's just something to work on. No, I ain't expecting that shit.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now it's Roethlisberger. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center. You
mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
This is not easy to defend. Just an annoying formation. It's like play action. It's annoying. It's not hard to defend, but it's just annoying.
First down with Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Because you're right there. You see what I'm saying? You're right there on the guy. And it's like, fucking make the play, dude.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Solomon Thomas, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Snickers, you got to spin. AB.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted.
Way too late.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long.
Try it again.
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tackle
all the way up and just let this time just let it run out. Don't do anything. Push the thing, the red left stick all the way up, and just let the gauge do whatever. Just let it run out. Because you can get him closer.
Try and hurry the kick, gets it
see
away,
that?
but it's not looking that great.
That's the one. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's different variations to it. One, you can stop it, which would be a little deeper. This one, if they're unexpected, if they're in a punt, then you can bring it right closer. So if somebody comes down on it, they're fucked.
Like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
48,
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Now, this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
Oh, what a dick. The guy was wide open. You jumped the shit out of it. Yeah.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right.
There's 2 ways to do it. You let it go. Once you go, let it go all the way up. Let it come all the way down. Then hit the button. Hit the X button to stop it.
What is this?
So there's 2 ways to do it. One to let it run out. The other one, because then it'll go. You don't know where it's going to go if you do it that way. But if you let it come all the way down, there you go. See that? Look at all this shit. That's a problem.
And not his best effort there.
That's a problem right there.
Spotted down just
because the guy want to be stupid enough instead of fair. Because they only play as a fair catcher. Most people want to try and run it, just try and get yards, and that's when they make the mistake. And that's when you hit. You just load up, switch to that player, the first one, and just hit the hit stick, knock that motherfucker for a loop.
But for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit, and you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You had like a hill in that motherfucker. He gone.
But this one made perfect sense
because he blew the top of all the
touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
He blew the top of all the coverage. Fuck it.
Check 48 to Mike. Check. Monday. Hey. Hey man. Watch the boot.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Roethlisberger will throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. Ben to throw again. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
8. Watch. All right, let's go. Switch.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers.
2.
Antonio Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2.
Show that bench release and go. We got 3, fellas.
They'll try the draw. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Yeah, the minute you try and run, see, you had to hit that hit stick. You already had the guy set. All you had to do is just push up on that right stick. Bam. He's a done deal.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Good job, guys. Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there. Snickers, you got to spin. 48 to Mike. Snickers, you got to spin.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Oh,
and
shit.
Caught in the end zone.
He sit right there. He threw the shit over the top.
Steelers
Going for 2.
In for the score. And the
God
Steelers
damn.
are able to make this a close game again. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
That's just like real football, though.
Way, isn't he?
I remember
Two
the
hands,
fucking
case,
Super Bowl where Holmes caught that thing in the back end. You see all them defenders over there? And he tapped it. I said, holy shit. That's just like real shit. Just enough.
He just envelops it and brings it in.
They'll try the draw.
Oh, stay straight.
And he's going to be
cockeyed
hit and
motherfucker.
taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
That's my favorite weapon. Huh? Yeah, the hit stick is that right. It ain't the button, it's the stick, the right stick. Flick it. You got to flick it. Yeah, you just flick it. As soon as you switch to a guy, switches circle or square circle. And then as soon as you get close up, right in range, then you flick that stick.
Down on
Fuck him
the
up.
punt team sending this one
He's
away.
blocked, but as soon as he makes it, now you should be switch and then flick.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes it.
He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 32.
I'm going to tell you why in a minute. What are you doing on play action? What do you do?
Time for a break.
You just called a blitz, right?
What happens after this?
No, I just had my regular, just a tight end stayed in. Do it again, and I'm gonna show you. I'll show you how to deal with that.
38.
Max protects one thing, but I didn't max protects on that one. The tight end's the only one staying in.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
And I'm gonna tell you why. What you have to do
right at the 10-yard line.
is
And into the end
you
zone.
go L2
Touchdown,
on your
Pittsburgh.
controller, L2 and up on the right stick. So what they're doing is biting on the play action. You want them to bypass that.
Taking the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Do it again.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
See how that works.
They do tack
So if
on
you know
the
somebody's
extra
running a
point
lot
as
of play
well.
action on you, that's
So
how I
it's now
do
a
it.
3-point game here in the
And
closing
we eliminate
stages
all
as a
that
field
shit.
goal
You
now
won't run
can
play
only
action
tie
with
it.
that. Unless, like you said, they max protect. That's different. That's a whole different thing. If they max protect, then you know you're fucked anyway. But now we're gonna try it again. This
So
time,
that one
what I
will
want
be
you to do is
accepted.
L2 on your controller and up on the right stick, and then go play. I'm gonna run the same shit. Let's see how that. Yeah, let's see how that works. All right.
And what is going on here?
Huh?
Are they serious?
Not
First down.
No, no, relax,
They're in
fella.
punt
Relax.
formation.
It's not, settle down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's
That
away.
ain't too bad. See, somebody just had to get free. Now you hit
Oh,
it.
good move.
See, sit that ass down. Now,
12 yards on the return that time.
this is what you're going to
And the
do.
offense
Remember, like
will
I said,
take over
I'm going to run the
with a
same
new set of
shit.
downs. Now the Steelers offense
same
gets
exact
ready to
way
get
I
back
ran it.
onto the field. They have the 3-point
Now, once you
lead.
call your
Defense
blitz
did
again.
their job. Now, late game. Although it
All right,
looks good, you know the coaches,
L2,
they
you
haven't
got
counted this
L2
as a
press,
victory
hold that
yet.
right.
I agree with
You
you
got
totally.
L2.
Big
You
applause
see what
for
it
the
says? What
defense,
does it
but
say?
no one is
On
taking
the
their head
right
off on
side
the
of that right
sidelines.
screen.
They don't believe this game is over.
Pass,
The
right?
offense has to
Pass.
close
That's what
this
you
one
want.
out
Push
by
up on the
taking
right
care of
stick.
the football.
And they'll try to close it
Now
out
that's
now.
it. That just tells you, huh? No. You're done. That's all you got to do. You're done. Now you can go play. That just tells your people to fuck play action. Go right for the quarterback. Watch this. See the difference? See that? That's how you deal with that. Now, if you don't do that, you're going to get fucked.
At this point in the game.
So that's how you deal with play. I'm going to do it again just so you see it.
I file it away because
Up on the right stick, and that's it. Now go play. You set up and do whatever you got to do with your blitz, whatever you want to do. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Roethlisberger to throw.
See, now that time, they just picked up because you fucked up your blitz. If you had kept it the same, see, when you change the line, when you change the line, that changed everything.
It's a big play.
So they were still coming.
49 yards.
You made it easier as if I had max protect, and I didn't. Just do the same thing. You did L2 and up on the right stick. Okay, you'll see.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
They just don't. I don't know what the fuck going on now.
And incomplete as he was knocked as
So
he
they should
threw
get
it.
in there.
And it took the ball off course.
Okay.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far.
I'm sending guys out. I'm the only one that's in is a tight end.
Couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a
See
game.
that? You see the difference?
He's taken down.
That's the difference. When you
And
get guys that like running play action, that's all you do.
Third and long play as we'll get a timeout.
And they bypass the play action, go right for the quarterback. In other words, they don't bite on that back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So whenever you get that, just do that. I even do it on, unless I'm certain that the guy isn't doing play action, then I play that all the time. The minute I see him do it one time, play action, then the rest of the game I'm doing that. Now what that'll do, now just so you know, that'll fuck you up as far as rushing and getting into the line because they want to wait and see what the fuck's going on. So you have to be mindful of that. Sometimes your rush don't get there. But I'd rather be safe, and I'll deal with that play action later. So sometimes you call play action, there you go. Because they'll sit and wait and see what's going on first. All right? Yeah. So that's the thing I wanted. It's a couple of things I'm going to tip you off to. See, this is why it's good, so you can actually see it work.
Sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Put your blitz in. Put.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Set! Like 30.
Switch it over. Flip.
Crunch.
Now I'm running the same shit.
Monday.
Tell me when you're ready. Okay.
Throwing
See
down
that?
Roethlisberger, and he can't get a throw
Big
off.
difference.
He's taken down. What
That'll
a
make a
huge
motherfucker
play
say,
at
fuck,
this
I can't
point
do
in the
that.
game.
I can't run that
Now
shit.
the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines.
I know. You remember I was trying to tell you that. I told you that a year ago. I said, and early this year, and you said, yeah, we did. Yeah, and you said, because you kept thinking I was telling you to do all out blitz or something. Because when you press L2 and down on that right stick, you're fucked now because you're sending everybody. That's what you don't want. Okay.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
L2 and the right and the right buffer up the top. So press L2. You see L2? What does it tell you? Do you see on that bottom part where it says R1? What does it say? R1. Sticks?
Switch up.
All right, so press triangle then. Press triangle, and do you see say R1?
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively.
Try triangle then.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And how about
Press
this?
triangle.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
What does it say?
You got three down. Set. Blue 30.
No, down at the bottom. Down at the bottom. It should say something that R1. Do you see R1 down at the bottom? Okay, all right. So now go try L1. Try L1. What does that say? Do you see R1 in there? That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, run out.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
We're doing something, trying to figure something out, so ain't no biggie. Let's go it again. It's got to be L2. I'm almost certain it's L2. L2, right? Press triangle and then do it. L2, triangle, and you should see it. No. L2. Hold up. Did you press L2? And then triangle? Okay. All right, so then go L2 and up on the right stick, and then you should see it in there. What does that say? L2 up on the right stick.
And boy, again, they won't get this off.
Yeah, let me punt it to you, and then I'll tell you what it is. Let me run this play real quick, and then we'll do it. Because then I'll punt it to you, and then I can tell you. All right.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again?
Because I do it so it's just natural for me. I just go out and do it.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Solomon Thomas.
Oh, you got the ball
in
in.
there to
Okay,
pick
good.
up his second sack
Okay,
now
yeah,
of the afternoon.
Okay. Set up your stuff, and then I'll tell you what it is.
So good starting field position.
There it is. So you have to press triangle out the gate. And then it's L1. So you press triangle, then L1. Coming out. So do what you're going to do, and then punt it to me, and then you try it.
Now McKinnon to start the drive.
So just punt it to me. Call time, punt it, and then you give it a shot.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
And punt it up high so you can work on that.
Mark of this fourth quarter.
Okay, hold on me. These guys, they go into this punt return. That's when I usually get them.
Well, I've never seen this one. It's second down, and the punt team is out.
And you don't have to let the thing go all the way up. You can actually go halfway. You can do that range when it goes up. You can stop it anywhere and then let it come down.
On is the punt team now. Is this
See that? Now you should be clicking on somebody right now. That's the guy right there. There you go. If you had clicked on him and hit stick, now you got it. Now.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Up. Yeah, I usually go up because you want to lift it up.
Only one
now,
timeout
defensively, triangle.
So it should just be a simple kneel down.
As soon as you come out, just press triangle, and you'll see L1. I was saying R1, which is a line, but it's L1. Yeah, as soon as you see it, just make sure you see it, though. As soon as you come out, don't do R1, don't do L. Just press triangle coming out.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout.
No. Call your play, and then,
seconds to go in the game.
Mm-hmm. Now do a triangle. You see triangle? Now you should see L1. You see L1?
Snickers, 66.
Come on, Bill.
Like 80.
All right, clear it by... You see it? There you go. You see it? There you go. Okay.
8.
Now, you can play over the top, but you got to remember, in between those DBs and the linebackers, there's going to be a gap in there. So I usually roam around that area. Because that's what you're doing when you say play the stick. No, I don't give cushion. I just let them do it. Because they're going to be back. What you do then is press triangle and up on the right stick instead of pushing them back. Because you just indicated to me that you're playing deep. You don't want to give that away. So let's do it again. So as soon as you come out, again, and you're on the field, triangle, L1, then press triangle up on the right stick, And that's going to make them play over the top.
Back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
L1. No. Yeah, L1's a stick. Okay. There you go. Now you want to play over the top, so you press triangle and up on the right stick. So you're not moving any players. You're letting them know to play over the top. Okay?
Roethlisberger gonna throw it.
Now you see how they drop back, and they don't leave.
What a huge play at this point.
What they don't do, they stay in line too. So you know sometimes they drift off.
His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Triangle L1. And what that also does, remember when I told you you ran that route? Pause that. Can you pause it? Can we pause it? No. All right. Can you still hear me? There you go. Yeah, that you want to work on some of that stuff. And I'm going to show you some other stuff. So when we go in here, I just want you to play defense. I'm going to show you some stuff that I do to fuck guys around. I'm going to stay on offense. I want you to stay on defense and play with the team you're going to play. So I can show you some of the things that I do so that you know what. Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. 49ers. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now. All those defenses are better than mine, and you see what I do. So I'm. Uh. Mhm. Yeah. Right. None. Mhm. Right.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah,
They
but that.
love the black and gold
What
here
I'm
in the
going to
Steel
show you,
City. And a
it
few
don't matter. What
moments
I'm going
ago,
to show
their
you is
Steelers
irrelevant.
emerged
You
from
got to
the Heinz
remember,
Field
this is
tunnel.
arcade
They're
shit.
set.
So
We're set.
some of the things
As
I'm
the
going to
Steelers
tell
are
you.
ready to do
Nah,
battle with the Kansas
I don't
City
change
Chiefs.
nothing. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't get into all that changing in matchups. This is what I do. First off, it don't matter to me. This is what I do. No, I don't get caught in that. I'm going to kick off to you, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. You play offense first, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Then we'll flip, and I'll tell you how you should be doing, just so you know how I'm playing. All right, so I'm going to give you a little insight on what these guys are doing. So it really doesn't matter. Some guys just like certain teams because they have explosive offenses or good defense. But I don't get caught up in none of that. You give me a team, I can take. You give me a team to play, and I can use, and I'll do the same things. No, but it ain't. It is no, not the schemes as much as it is the stuff that's available to you. So the first thing I do, and I always do, and I try to tell you this here, is always go to the coach's adjustments, and the first thing I do is just go play ball. That's it. That's number one. You should always do that. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the computers. All right. Then I'm gonna play any defense right now. And just to show you, it really doesn't matter as far as now I don't know what you're going to do right now, so I'm going to see if you can pause the game next time. After this, I don't know what you got going on, but what I like to do here is this here. First off, I want to do I don't play the field, I play the formation. That's me. So whatever your formation is, that's the side I'm playing. You understand? I never play the field. The only way I play the field, which I really don't, is like some people like to play. I'm gonna pause. Can you pause that shit? I'll pause a minute. I never play the field, period. I always play the formation. So if you running trips, you can count on me being on the trips. Okay? If you running the two backs and the two receivers, that to me that's trips, I'm playing that side. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You ain't even got to guess where I'm at. You know that's where I'm at. Whether I'm in alignment or if linebacker, it doesn't matter. I'm going that way. Why? Because that's where the most damage is. Now, guys can beat you on the other side, but I'm not worried about it. And the way I play that is that's where the this information that they give you with play over the top, play underneath, and all that shit, that's where that comes into play for you. Because you just want to take off. You want to shut down one half of the field. And you taught me that. So if you take away something, make them do something that they don't want to do. So what I do now is I'll play the trip side. And you'll see me do this every time. You'll see it all the time. That's where I'm at. But what I do now is I'll use that play over the top and play underneath to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? So for an instance, like you like to run those deep routes and that post and the flag and that 7 route, whatever that is, that deep one. What I do is just play strictly over the top with that, which means I'm giving you underneath shit. You can have all the underneath you want. I'll deal with that. But if I know a guy likes to play and like to get the big play, and like especially if they play with Kansas City, they always want the big play. Two things will happen here. If I'm in cover 4 and I know there's no way I'm going to fucking deal with Hill, I'm going to be on his side. Now, that's the only time I might be on the two-back side is if Hill's on that one side. I usually play him. Wherever side he's on, that's the side I go to. Okay, which means you can have everything else. You ain't getting this motherfucker. You ain't beat me with him. That's my thing. So I take him away right away. Now, how I do that, if I feel that you like to go deep, then I play the sticks. That means that those back end line DBs, they're going to stay in their lanes, and I play them over the top. So they're going to play deep now, but they're going to stay in their lane. Even though it's playing the sticks, that's basically for your linebackers, the underneath coverage. That ain't for your DBs. You know, the DBs are going to play, they're going to play. But that's basically for your linebackers and people underneath that, they play the sticks. Your DBs are going to play top, but when you play the sticks, that makes sure that they don't drift off and come inside when they shouldn't. You know, they stay in their lanes all the way up. And then I play them over the top. So that means, so if you ran, say I took away Hill, and you're on the other side, now you're going to run that deep motherfucking post coming across the other side. That's where that comes in handy for you with play the sticks. Those guys will still be there. They're not going to drift off and bite on something inside and leave that other side wide open. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why that's important. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what team you use as long as you understand these different things that those buttons do for you. So, for instance, when I'm down by the goal line, I'll play over the top. Now, the two things that you can do, you can play underneath and then play over the top. What that tells the defense is that anything short, your guys will bite down on, but if it goes deep, then they will come off short and then go deeper. Now, unless you run in combinations like flats, and then you run a deep route, and then you run something in between, that underneath guy is always going to take the flat. Okay, that's why it's important for me to be on that side so I can take the middle side, the mid-range shot. You understand, the mid-range pass? Because I know he's going to be underneath. I'll got to play mid-range, and I know I ain't worrying about over the top because I got the guy there. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different things that I do with just it has nothing to do with scheming or anything. Well, I guess you could call it scheme. Is that I take and I say to myself, okay, this guy likes to play this way, so I'm going to take away all this underneath shit. But if like a guy, whenever I play Kansas City, I always take the top shit. And I just say, fuck, he ain't getting nothing beat. I ain't getting beat deep. I'm going to fucking play everything deep, but I have to deal with underneath shit. And that's what you have to do. Now, the reason why play the ball is important is because when you go to strife, that's where you get your interceptions. Because now you already told the computers based off your coaching adjustments that they're going to play the ball. So when you go and you see that, damn, I'm out of position, I got to switch. No, all you got to do is press strife, and then those guys are going to make the play. All you do is press strife. You don't even have to be on the player. And a lot of my interceptions, it ain't user interceptions. It's computer interceptions. Because what I do is just, I already put them in play ball. So the only thing I'm doing is pressing L2 for strife, and then I press triangle, which is basically me. I'm doing it for myself, but it's a global defense. And what that does is those guys make the interceptions. You see what I'm saying? So it's not where these guys are so good at that shit. They just know what they're doing when it comes to this stuff. And that's what I was trying to explain to you. And that's the stuff you want to work on. So that's what we want to work on this round, is learning what these different buttons do that helps and enhance your defense. Now, you can have all the schemes you want, base align, bring down, all that stuff there. You can do all that setup you want and different movements. But at the end of the day, you want to know what those buttons do and how that's going to help your game. And that's where that comes from. And you have a good game, so this is only going to enhance you on defense. So in certain things I'm going to show you as we go through it so that you know, damn, I got to remember this stuff. But the more and more you do it, the better you become at it. And then you start implementing that in your game plan. And when you're scheming, okay, I'm going to do this on this play because I know he's going to try this. Okay? So here we go. So I'm going to go on defense first, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. You run your offense any way you want.
And hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing
I'm on offense first. I'm going to kick it to you, and I want you to be on offense first.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
You see that? That's just dangerous right there.
Catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Now, you run your offense any way you want and however you want to do it. And you've seen all my shit before, how I do stuff. But I'm giving you some insight on what I look for when I'm playing. So whether I'm in cover 3 or it doesn't matter what I'm in. You know, I'm just. So right now I'll go cover 3, and I'm playing Sky right now. So now. I'm going to find out what side of shit that you on. Now, the only reason why I'm going to do this here and go here. Now, what I'm doing here, just so you know, I'm pressing triangle up on the right sticks, which means I'm playing you over the top. Now, I'm on alignment right now because you're on trips. I don't want to fuck with those guys doing their thing. But I won't put him in spy or anything because they'll collapse the defense and pancake those guys. You see what I'm saying? So the goal here is to make you throw in a tight window from me, but throwing it into my computer people.
First down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's what I look for.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to
So
see
I go
the player in
baseline.
front of you.
This is
One of the
baseline, so it
disadvantages,
gives you the
when they
illusion that
find
I'm in
those
cover 4
levels
again.
where they can
Now,
hit
don't
you,
snap
where
the
they
ball yet.
sometimes
Now, you see I'm on Watts right now. You don't see that. But I'm putting Watts in a first I play over the top, then I put Watts in the flats. Now, you go ahead and run your play. Now, I'm on the side where the trips is. And then I just come here. This is where I go. Now, yeah, you got that, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Just pull out down. Now, I don't have a problem with that. Now I say to myself, okay, if you're going to do that to me, now I won't play. Cover 3 is not my answer here. So now I know I have to go cover 4. Okay, now now listen, this is what I can do is I can go with my 2-4-5 middle gap blitz cover 3, and I'll show you how this works for me. How this works for me is because now I'm dealing with linebacker. Okay? Now I'm dealing with a linebacker. And a linebacker to me is better, and I'm still playing over the top. You go ahead and run your thing, and you'll see what I'm saying. You get over here. I'm on the wrong guy.
First and 10, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
Now you see that? Now I know. See, now I say to myself, damn, I'm giving him too much time. Now I can go at the regular blitz because now I'm going to come at you because I know you like to run long routes. When you're running long routes, I say, fuck it. He ain't going to give him time to run long routes. I'm going to give him the same look and let him think he had time. That's when your blitz comes, just like you do. You mix and match your blitz and zone. Right, so I just mix it up, but I give him the same look every time. I don't, you see, you move players around. I don't do that. There you go. That's the edge that you have to have. Once you start moving players, and they're
taking chances, he'll go for 2.
Yeah, but the minute you move in, that tells me something right there. You're not doing the same thing. So that's why I never move players. I never move players. And I try. And the only reason I move players against you in that hill because I have to get a jump to where this guy is going to be. So I don't mind you knowing that. Because I'm matching up with Hill. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I'm going to be man-to-man on Hill, but the only difference is I'm getting help because I'm in the zone. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to pick and choose. When you run in the zone and you want to take away somebody, then you have to match that person. So I say, hey, I'm in cover 4, but my guy is going to be whoever your guy is, whoever I believe your guy is that you like to go to. So I'm going to match up with him, and I'm still in the zone.
When they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation.
Oh, he's a bad quarterback. I do it the Raiders. I understand that. They're bad. They're horrible. Yeah. Got you. Got you.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away.
Oh, yeah. Which is understandable.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take
adding
over.
this other stuff.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And that's what I'm telling you. You can add, Oh, you're not going to do well. That's where I was. But see, when you add the things that we're talking about, it doesn't matter what defense you use. I understand the quarterback issue. That's a problem. That's just fucked up. I get that. So I'm clearly on board with that. But when you understand the things that are, see that, when you understand these things that we're talking about here, that enhances your.
Incomplete.
That would have been a great
not only the sticks, but the other stuff I'm telling you, playing over the top versus in the combination you do, over the top and underneath. Those things are the difference in the game.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Single. Slow. Watch 14.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh,
and all I did with it was just squeeze the left trigger.
Lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
Ready! Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Zing, zing, zing! Zing, zing, zing! Watch the slant! Zing, zing, zing! Zing, zing, zing! Slow!
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And able to find Conley. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley, 42 yards.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that's why when you see that, then you have to cheat up. So that's the only time you'll know who I am. Is when I'm in that cover 3 and I know you're running that, I say, okay. I don't mind you knowing where I'm at now because I'm taking this guy. I ain't playing zone. I'm matched up with him. So whoever he is, you can count on me being on him. That's my deal. That's a simple read for me. I ain't worried about no zones, no areas. He's my guy. I'm matching up with him.
Here's a toss coming right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So even when the guy goes in motion, I'll switch to the other side.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
Because that means it's trips, and I'll deal with that.
Doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts
most guys don't use motion a lot, so I think I'm probably the only one that uses it a whole hell of a lot.
Early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Yeah, buddy, I love that shit.
Now the Chiefs
Those guys, they get surprised because the computer just wants to run up in there, all the time. And if you don't catch his ass, he ain't going to get fucked.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
4 down. Ready! Blue 45! Blue 45! Slow! Zing, zing, zing! Zing, zing, zing! Set the tone, defense, let's go! Slow!
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Okay.
Oh, he had 6
See,
points.
You want to close that window as much as possible so the computer people can pick it.
Well, certainly it appears that they're going to.
So basically, I'm making a player throw through a tight window every time just by the way I'm playing.
But I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there and they want to capitalize.
So I'm fine here. I say, hey, you know where I'm at. I ain't no problem to me. That's good. You know exactly where I am. If he ain't running the route that I think he's running, then I fuck around, come off of him. See that? Then I stay here. See what I'm saying? Now, of course, you could have ran the ball, but that's not the concern here because that's not what the player's looking at anyway.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays.
And I still want to stay at cover 3 because I like the way it covers. So I'm going to stay with it.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And I'll just play here. I'm just going to play right here. And number 17 is my man. Unless he goes into the zones that I want him to drift him over to, then I come off of him.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
See that?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
That's how you get the interceptions.
Morgan Burnett. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
So I rely a lot on my computer based off of playing the ball. That's all they do. And then when it's time, man, I just squeeze the fucking left trigger, and they strife and they're in position to make a play.
Anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field,
That's it, yeah. Holding that motherfucker puts them in strife.
And on that play,
L2.
they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So I'm gonna give you my little secret, my tip, just so you know. And I don't share this with nobody because I like you. we like brothers, or we go way back. You're a brother to me. So what I like to do is I'm running around with my finger, my thumb on the triangle all the time, which they tell you not to do. So just so you know, they will tell you not to do that. I do it anyway, and the only thing I'm doing when that ball get close, then I'm just squeezing L2 because I already have my finger on triangle, which means catch. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's a different mindset. You got to train your mind for this shit. And I've been doing this for a long time, so it's easy. It's just that. But I run around with turbo, and I'm running around my finger, my thumb on triangle, and the stick running around. How you think I'm keeping up with these receivers? You got to be in turbo. You can't just run around because I ain't fast enough. You know what I'm saying? And then when they throw the ball like you just did, then I just squeeze L2, and you get a pick.
Good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Green 39.
There's a lot of shit. And that's what these other guys are doing. Make no mistake about it. I had to learn to up my game and shit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Now, you see, you got a problem right now because now you're right into my zone. Now, that's good.
Deep right. Oh, wide open, complete.
That's good right there. But see, that's what I'm saying. You have to pick and choose your poison.
49 yards.
I'd rather that because guess what? You just put me in the red zone. I'm good now.
Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
They gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball accurately. That was really well executed.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Dumps that off to Ware.
I was hoping they'd get to you in time, but them bastards didn't. See, I mixed it up. That motherfucker didn't do shit.
It'll make it a 2nd down.
Now, see, I'm telling you right now, I'm over here. Whoever trips is, that's where I'm at. You can count on it. And if you switch over, then I put him in some type of zone, then I try and get here.
Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
You just have to know what you want to do during the course of a play. That's it.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Watkins alone on the left side. Now here's Mahomes, and this is going to be incomplete.
See what I'm saying?
Twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to.
My guys are active. I just keep them active.
Plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here.
So you guys think you're zoning and you're not. You're a man. You give the same look. Just like you do. But you didn't see me move. You didn't see me move anybody except right. Nah. No, well, I'm gonna tell you how you do that shit. See, there's more to it. I'm glad you're asking these questions. Let me call time, cause I'm gonna show you how you get them in that area that you want them to be in.
Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout.
Yeah, what am I on
offense.
offense? Okay, I'm gonna kick it to, of course. I'm kicking off to you, but I'm gonna show you how to get them in the position you want them to be in without tipping off your shit. Okay. Now this is gonna freak you out.
What is this?
And it takes some concentration, and it's a lot of shit to remember. But you'll get through it.
And the punt team on now.
I love this shit. Look at all this shit. Yeah, that's the only play.
Catch now, and boy, a very short punt.
That's the only play. Most guys try to run it, you light that ass up. Now I'm gonna run your defense right now, and I'm gonna show you because I can go cover 4, whatever. But I'm gonna show you how you do that, and just listen to what I'm saying first, and then yeah. Now this is what I'm gonna do. First off, I'm gonna bump and run. I'm gonna bring these guys down, okay? Bump and run, right? Now I'm going to press triangle, and now I'm going to, what I'm doing with triangle here is when I go triangle, what I'm doing is I'm pushing down, which is show blitz right here. I'm showing blitz right here, right? Now I'm pressing L1, right? And I'm bringing your linebackers down, right? See that? Now I'm going back out and I'm baseline. You see where your linebacker stayed? You see that? Now, only thing I did there was
we're going to get a delay.
I'm going to decline. But what I'm telling you, these are the things you can do without tipping off. And I'm going to show you. I do it to you all the time. So sometimes. No, because you're moving everybody. Everybody's moving. Yes, there you go. That's the difference. That's the difference right there. You're moving everybody. I'm not. Okay? So here's a prime example. Baseline, I'm going to do this real quick. Then I'm going to bring these guys back in. So now what it shows you here is that you don't know what the fuck I'm at. You think I might be blitzing. You see what I'm saying? You think I might be blitzing. You don't know. Now I'm going to be on the trip side, and I'm going to stay here. See that?
Goes down hard, flat on his back.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do it, so you don't tip off your shit. But when you start moving individually, that becomes a problem.
Becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Uh-huh.
Here we go now. Blue 45.
Uh-huh.
Blue 45.
Now Mahomes.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. Well, I understand that, but that's how I do it. So you never see me move. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. Yeah. I understand. I understand. But that's
1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Got you. Right.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill.
Exactly. And that's how I disguise my shit.
Down at the 31-yard line.
That, right. Okay.
Of 17, but even with that, they'll be short here.
But see, that's why I do it a lot. I practice more offline than I do online. Right. And that's when I do it is offline. I play more games offline than I do online.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful.
And then when I'm ready to get on the field, then I'm ready.
They're going to try
you know, because I say I got this all figured out now. I'm good.
Mahomes going to throw.
See where he's at? Now that was strictly just playing over the top. I didn't worry about the back. I just said we play over the top because if the guys like to run those little out routes like that who are tough to defend, you'll see them always there. I always have somebody there. And I'll deal with underneath shit. Like I said, I can clean that up.
If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Right.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Look at this.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up.
That's how they play. That's some people are good at doing it the way you're doing. I'm not, and I'm not trying to fuck with everybody. I just want to do what I feel is you know.
But he trusted his defense.
Very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what
now hold up. What do you think I'm in now? Yeah, okay, there you go. So you look at the snap. And that's really, that's what you have to do. Be honest with you. You have to look at the snap. Once the ball's like. Okay. 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 See, I'm not good at reading or safety. I read linebackers. They're the easiest read for me, because they're going to tell me right off the bat. They tell me right off the bat, so I know what I'm in. You know what I'm saying? You're good because that's what you do. You're good. You're a quarterback. Shit, you know how to read that shit. I'm. Got you. Right. Right.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very solid gain of 27. Right. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, I'd like to be in the huddle with him right now. You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
My thing is on offense. I just get so hurried with passes. That's why I lose me. It ain't on defense. Defense is good for me. You know, they just take their time and then they fuck up at some point. And I'm going to show you how you can, like, when you have that much time up in the air like that. What I do then, I click in on the left stick. If I feel I'm giving you too much time back there and you decide you want to run, that's when the guys will start to come after you.
Interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback. Number 4
yeah. So, like, oh, man, I can't for example, I'm going to show you right now.
No,
call your play.
Interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands?
I'm going to show you what I do. Right? I'm going to tell you what I do.
Or do you have that
supreme
confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
So I click in on the right stick. That keeps when you click in on the right stick, that lets your player stay active. So if that quarterback decides to roll out, they will then make an attempt to keep you there, and then I can decide whether I want to send them or not. Instead of you just running the ball and just running. You know what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes I do this. I spread the line. And the first thing I do here is I'll click in on the right stick, the left stick. I'll click first. Just there's different ways I play it. So I click there. Now that activates those guys. That's mine.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cody Sensabaugh.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone.
Stripe is the key to, well, they tell you, Stripe sets up and puts you in good position for interceptions.
And go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
All I want to do is take away what I believe is your main guy, your first look. Then I want to, once I pass that player off to the zones, now I want to take your secondary, which I don't get. I just want to take what I think you might be looking at next. And sometimes I'm wrong, and a lot of times I'm right. But the whole key to playing the zone is to make them throw in a tight window. which means I want to be that window that closes so that pass is going to be tighter.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Basically like a boa
The
constrictor.
interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
And that's what I look for. I look to try and squeeze the window so that you have to throw through a tight window, which was over me, but to my computer guy. Because like I said, they're the ones making the interceptions. I ain't doing shit but just forcing you to throw it into a tight area.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Slow. Z.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll
now we
look
good.
to throw.
I'm set. You got some people open. Who you want?
Being chased out left.
Now see that?
Caught left side.
You see how you came out?
And they'll wind up getting this one
Yeah.
all the way down inside
Yeah.
the 20. And a nice gain of 21
Right.
yards.
Right. The guys now, they go back and forth to get everybody engaged. And I'm saying do that shit, because the minute you come from out that motherfucker, we're going to engage, all right?
Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he
I
will
love when
avoid
you
the
do that.
contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble.
You see
there
where
at
it took away the
2nd down.
flats? See that
Yeah,
shit
he only
get
gets a
taken
few
away right
yards
away?
on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Here we go.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. He'll leave this for Ware. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of
Well,
just 2.
yeah, I like
and
that
they're
play
gonna
action
have a
shit,
3rd
especially with that
down.
out.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running
And that's a
back.
quick
This position
play
just
action. You see how
continues to
quick that is?
evolve.
Because you can get it
They've
and then
become
throw
just as
it.
critical
The
to
other
the
ones are
passing
too long
attack
because they want to do that
as a lot
mesh
of
shit.
receivers, tight ends,
Pretend like they're
because their
running,
ability
and
to
then they
make
want to
people
bring
miss
it
in the
back.
open field
And that's what
can
fucks
really
me up.
generate big plays for an offense.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Mike 42.
He'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by
See what I'm
Morgan
saying?
Burnett. And a big
It's a
turnover
quick
there as
throw
his
for you,
guys
but it's a
won't
tight
get the
window for me.
football back.
Because all I want to do is
The
either get a deflection
interception woes, they
or
just
whatever.
continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got
And
to
lately, the
is it
deflections
something
are
between
the way to go
ears?
most of the
I
time.
think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation.
Watch this one.
The punt team on now is from their end
Here
zone.
we
They
go.
get it
You
away.
ready?
And a fair
Yeah.
catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some
I love
excellent
that
field
shit,
position
I
here.
love it.
The Chiefs offense now.
So whatever
making
you
their way
do,
back
if you do
onto the
nothing
field.
else when you go
And the
defense,
interception
please
thrown
go
in
to
the
that
red
computer
zone last time.
coaching
We'll see if they
adjustment
can rebound.
and just play the
I
ball.
just have to
It
think
ain't
the
hurting your
last thing he
defense,
said
man.
as
Tell
he
you that
went
right
back
now.
out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Yeah, well, that ain't gonna hurt your
What do you
defense, not
think?
one
Yeah,
bit.
I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him,
Yeah.
let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Oh, you
Conley's
got it
got
over the
the
top.
middle.
I'm
And
sitting
he
there
will take
and making
it
another
on in
adjustment
for a
just
Chiefs
before you hike it.
touchdown. Chris Conley with
shit.
his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Now, he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another
Hold on.
interception.
All right.
Able to get there and pick it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Butker now to kick this one away.
Yep.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And I would say they went 3 and out last
get
time,
one
but
more
actually
round,
they didn't
I'm
even
ready to
get
take
to
me out
3 and
as a
out.
birthday.
Still a
Take
strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly,
gonna
let's
go
try
one
and
more- go one more
think with
series.
them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands
No,
of the
I'm-
defense. Who knows?
You're a
No,
nice
we can
man.
do that later on. When I get back, we can. If you're not busy,
And
we'll
what
hook
is
up later on.
this? They're lining up here to punt on
Okay.
first down. Now here's a defensive
okay.
timeout
On defense.
called by the
Okay.
Chiefs.
All right.
They'll have 2 remaining
So
as
I'm
we
gonna go
step
with this.
aside here in
What
this second quarter.
offensive formation you want that you feel you see a lot? That you see a lot. I'll go basic. All right. You want 2 backs or you want 4 receivers, 1 back? Okay. Okay. Now, the first thing you do is go to the coaching adjustment and press play ball when you come out. You have time. A lot of people don't do it because they don't like,
And the
you don't have
Steelers
enough
with a
time, but
first
you have
and
plenty of
10
time.
at their own 25-yard line.
3 down, 3 down. King.
So what do you want to do?
Set. Black 30. I got you.
What are you trying to do?
Snickers, 66.
59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Play the sticks?
Crunch time, defense.
Triangle and up on the right stick. Triangle
No
up on the right
problems
stick.
right out of the gate.
First
We're
triangle
gonna get a
and
delay.
L1 is play the sticks. Okay. Now, if you want to give the illusion that you're in a cover 4 shell, then you go
And the
baseline.
offensive penalty has
Like,
us back where
you
we
can go
started
baseline
as they
for
come
that.
up on a 1st and 10.
8. Set. Blue 30. Slam.
Okay.
AB.
59, Mike. 59.
Tell me when you're
Check,
ready.
check, 59.
Quarter.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going top shelf for
That's right.
Smith-Schuster.
You see, they don't drift off, and if I ran an in route, that outside safety would have, that corner would have stayed right in his
The
lane.
Chiefs are going to signal
Ready.
for and be granted another
Big
timeout.
difference.
That's their second, so
Okay.
they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Got you. No, then that's how you keep it. But just understand that. Give you one more shot here, huh? Yeah, cool.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
L2, right stick is what? What are you doing? L2, right stick, what is it saying? Okay, right. So that's, no, that's for if you got play action going. Somebody going play action that disregards. So I'm going to go play action right now, just so you know. All right? Yeah, and I'm going play action, just so you know.
Jack 16.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger.
And as you see, they get up in there.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down
Strife
for a
is,
loss of
again,
4.
that's still L2, but while the
Someone's
play
been
is
up to the
going on.
task So far in this game, they are already up a couple
So once the
scores,
ball is
Brandon, and guess
thrown,
what?
then you
I think
press
there's some players
L2
back
and
now
hold
to
that,
get
and that's
upfield get after
strifing.
the quarterback.
Or
Been
as
such
it gets
an
closer.
impressive first half to get that lead.
Well, I run triangle. I'm
So the
shit.
sack
My
and
thumb
now
is
a
on triangle the whole
3rd and long
game.
situation for the Steelers and Ben
Fuck it. They tell you
Roethlisberger.
not to do it just so you know, because it fucks up the timing. But I time it with strife. So where some people press triangle at the right time, I do it when the ball get close to your receiver. Then I press strike. Now sometimes you'll see me get an interception like you just saw on that 2-point. Yeah,
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
strife.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Yeah, but that's right. That's what we're gonna work on later. You know. So we get one more. Yeah, we get one more play. One more play. Because that stuff really works for deep balls. It doesn't work much for short balls. But running with your finger, what I do with my thumb on triangle, gets me those early interceptions if you try and throw that shit quick. So the first thing I do at this, that just shows you that you can make, press and see what happens. What does it do when you press that quick adjustment? What does it touch? Different receivers. Who you, it's, bruh. See, this is the shit we gonna work on later on when I get back. Then you got time. I'm telling you. Yes. Yeah. Yep. I'm telling you, man, this ain't about, it's not just about the team, it's about these things that they, everybody, this is stuff that they don't patch, because this is part of the game. This is how the game is played. You know.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Go ahead, ready?
12 yards there and another first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
That's global. That tells everybody on your defense, as far as your DBs, what you're assigning them to do. Right control stick over the top. Anything on that side is with the right stick.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Yes.
And with that, they're now out of timeouts.
Anything on the other side is the L side.
Here in this second quarter.
That's the stick you're talking about. Exactly. And if you... Right. Down, you see him come down. They're showing blitz. Now, it looks like it's in cover 4, but they're showing blitz. There you go. Go baseline and press 2. You can do both. It's kind of important to know that stuff and the reason why you would do it. Huh? Okay. All about the stick. And you see it says you can use.
We started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Right. Now, when you look at those things, just so you know, those things are talking about individual play, the guy that you're on. So if you're on a guy, that's telling you what you're assigning that guy to do. However, it still does global effect with your defense. Yeah, if you that's giving him his assignment. But it also helps out with your global defense. But the right side is all about global. Yeah.
And now
okay.
Again, the play clock's gonna run out on him.
All right. So we'll hook up later because we get ready to go do our thing. All right, bro. All right, Pete.